All right, everyone. Here we are with ticker symbol NIO, Neo Inc. And before we get started, I do want to state some things. If you learned something new, subscribe to my channel. Hit the like button and let me know you watched this video and you found it informative and helpful. And share this with your friends and community. Don't receive this insight just for yourself. Allow them to receive this insight as well by you notifying them and sharing where you found it so they can receive this information as well. The more people that know it, the merrier for all of us, the better, because my goal here is for all of us to learn and grow together throughout this whole trading journey of ours and process, right? So let's go ahead and look at some things. Yesterday, I pointed out that this stock has had moments where it's gone up and got hit hard down. It goes up a little bit, gets hit hard down, and it was going up a little bit. And I suggested that you should keep a very close eye on how it reacts, because if it wouldn't break through this resistance level and use it as support, it would probably continue this trend that it continues to go up a little bit like it did here, but then go down real hard. And as we can see here, it certainly went down pretty hard. The bears tore this one apart. Another thing I've been talking about lately is how the market cap was due to the volume of shareholders. So the market cap is being reflected according to how many investors are in. And since this stock went down from 1695, 1690 something, I believe it was. I believe it was 16. Oh no, excuse me. 1646. I remember talking about this. Excuse the 1695, my mistake. This is the highest point that this stock has reached. And from that moment forward, it's been rejected. And all of this has contributed to this stock losing about $1.5 billion in value of market cap. What does that tell you? Well, investors aren't very excited about this. I guess they don't feel too confident about the company, or there's just not enough revenue, or whatever it may be. But there certainly is here a downward trend causing the bears to have control and making the bulls go through more trouble. So what are we going to look for here for Monday? So this stock, if it continues its trend, because it's honestly doing the same trend for the last week, falling down hard, going up a little bit, falling down hard, going up a little bit, and every time it goes up a little bit, it falls down hard. This kind of leveled out here, and it fell down hard, and this was kind of going up slash leveling out, right? Not too steep up or down, just leveling out, and then the next day it fell hard. So here we see it leveled out. So if this continues its trend, this could look similar to probably this. So it's leveling out and going up as at the same time, basically bringing it up from like uh here we were at 1280 and some change to 1366, maybe bringing up the stock 50 cents to 80 cents in the near future. So if this trend continues, Monday could possibly slightly go up, but then just expect a pretty hard down if this trend, again, I'm going to emphasize that, if this trend continues. But it's looking pretty obvious the way this stock has been reacting, and the bears have had full control on this one. Even when the bulls looked like they had a chance, they broke through resistance. They didn't even use it as support. It didn't even last for that long. It only lasted probably 15 to 30 minutes during the day, and from that moment forward, they got torn down from 1330. So let's move this support level to its new location, and let's move this resistance level to its new location. So this is a very, very narrow stretch here that we got going on for this stock on Monday. So keep a close eye on that. So this was the first time that I talked about the market capitalization on this stock. it was 12.7 billion, and here we are, $1 billion less. So the longer this becomes bearish, the less market capitalization this will have, and in turn will show you that most of the value this company even has right now isn't even revenue, isn't even inventory, isn't even assets. It's literally shareholders in the company. Now, this stock, though, I do want to mention, because I don't want to continue bashing it, because some people can get kind of offended, especially if you feel bullish about this. But this stock has potential because the market capitalization that it's received, if some of it is going towards the company, whoever is an insider, or even if the company is participating somehow in purchasing some of these stocks and selling them from up here or anywhere up here, it's profit, right? And it allows the company to probably get itself um, more cash on hand. So some of the sell off, if the company is involved in it, it could be the one really benefiting, honestly, from this downfall, because they're getting rid of stocks at higher prices, but cash on hand is being received. And if you think about it, the market cap once was like even 1 or 2 billion, and then it became like 12, and I think it was even a little bit more than that. And it's lost 1 billion. So within that 1 billion, some of that money has probably gone towards the company. So what I want to try to go ahead and tell you guys is that this stock isn't completely destroyed. Even if it falls back down to where it once was before the bullish run, which was about, I think, $7, right? Yeah, $7, $6. Um, it was like 680, 660, $7, and so forth before this run happened with the whole EV sector. This could possibly, I really don't know that far out, but if this was to possibly fall back down there, some of that market capitalization will be lost, or maybe even most of it. But this stock will have potential in the future. So that's something to consider. This is probably one of those long-term holds um, that you can go ahead and, you know, rationalize your risk, do your due diligence, and see what's going on. But right now, this stock, until it posts its like recent quarter and what's going on with its debt to equity and revenue, I can't really tell you guys how much more potential it has or how profitable this can become. The last debt to equity that I saw was negative. That honestly doesn't attract investors very much. But most of this hype has probably allowed the company to receive some type of um, cash on hand due to selling off some shares, or making more shares available, outstanding, or so forth. So right now we are in some gray area, and all I'm seeing is that this is bearish. All I know is people are probably taking profits, and if the company's involved in some of these profits and sell-offs here, it could be a good sign for the future potential of the stock, but not the current. So I want you guys to keep that in mind. The company does have potential. It's not like this stock is terrible, but I would advise investors to pay very close attention to these resistance levels, the 50-day moving average, and even the support levels as this one plays out. So the first thing is the resistance level that will need to be broken, and that's 11.12. Until that's broken, bulls have no run, no rally here. They can hover around here, and the bears are in full control. Yes, this 50-day moving average will be moving closer to it, but the bears are going to work their way to, yeah, if this is hovering around here slowly or even touches the resistance level and comes back down, they're going to work their way towards bringing this down to the support level and breaking through it and create another downward staircase. Now, as the trend has done, there could be a slight push, but I'm not sure because this trend has shown slight pushes, but resistance levels are tested but not supported. They're not used as support levels. They're just torn through and then the stock just plummets. So I'd keep a very close eye on this if it crosses 11, 12. See how far up it goes above it, and does it use it as support or does it just fall right down through it, falling its way down back into this area and then working its way towards the support level. So that is something to keep in mind. On the other hand, the bears are going to continue to try to destroy this. If they break through 1045, they are just gaining much more control, breaking through the support level and working their way to break through new support levels. Now, usually when it breaks through the support level close to it, somewhere in this area, the bears could get exhausted and the bulls reappear trying to bring this one back up. So that's something to pay close attention to as well. And another thing, even if that happens, I'd keep a close eye on it because the Bears are going to try to bring it right back down, break through support level, and bring it further down on its way to much more bearish territory. So as long as this stays below the 50-day moving average, the Bears are in control. They're winning this one, and certainly that is something to keep in mind. Another thing, the 50-day moving average is 1211. I certainly write that down. Until that's not crossed by the Bulls have no control, no shot, or even chance of gaining control on this one. As long as the Bears keep it below that, Bears are in full health, and they're going to continue to destroy this chart over time. So we'll have to see how this one plays out on Monday. It's going to be very interesting. We'll watch it closely. And as always, if you learn something new, subscribe to my channel. Hit the like button for me to let me know you watched this video, and share this with your friends and community. Thank you.